All right, hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a PET, almost at PSP, PET versus battle between two Japanese progress PETs. I actually did an unboxing of this, but I bought it used and I didn't have a tripod, and so it wasn't a very interesting unboxing. If you want to see it, I'll have a link to the unlisted video below. But for now, you can just see this. It looks pretty nice. This is the base design or forte, depending on how you want to say it. Nice gold trim. The coloring is a lot like the DX version of the PET, not the boring old version that fades super easily. So that's really nice. I like that. And the color scheme. This is a Megaman PET. It doesn't actually let you play as base or anybody else. The Proto Man one let you play as Proto Man. That was pretty cool. So this guy got a 100 sinker and this guy got the 90s. So we're going to do a double soul battle. That should be pretty interesting. So let's just go ahead and plug in. Now this is the actual cable from the advanced PET, an official advanced PET link cable, so hopefully this will work. I believe it should. And for our navies, we're going to be fighting on the Mega Man side. We're going to be playing with Searchman. And he's going to have these three chips, since I haven't really played these much, and I just want to get this video out, as opposed to just putting it off forever and my batteries will probably die. He's going to have a selection of three chips. I believe this is a Merc Cannon 2. I haven't looked up any of the damage profiles on these because I believe there'll probably be a little bit different damage profile and range wise on the Progress PT versus in the game. Tank Cannon 2 and Cross Bomb or whatever, I forget what it's called. And on the base side, since there is no base Navi chip you can play as, we're going to be using Shadow Man, my custom brilliant Navi chip. It's going to have Z Saver, Muramasa, or Muramasa, and he's going to have Samurai Sword 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I don't actually, I have a lot of menus memorized, but I don't remember how to get the verses. For instance, if you want to check this guy's status, this other guy's factory, so he's reset by, you gotta sync up to 100. So, is there a bird inside my house? So this guy's level 3, he has 108 HP, 11 attack, and 3 chip limit still. So they both are limited to 3 chips. Alright, I believe you have to just go jack in order to, I'll show you on this one. This one looks way nicer. And as you can see, this one actually has a green LED as opposed to the basic red one, so that's pretty nice. Sorry, I am a little bit sick. Let's go down to verses. Go ahead and press A or accept. And there we go. It's deciding who goes first. We can actually move at this. We can't move at this point. All right, so now we have the chance to move, and that guy has a chance to move. So we're just going to go ahead and hit him with a free chip. Use Samurai Sword. Oh, he's asking us if we want to cross views. So let's go ahead and do that. This guy is doing the same thing. This is super hard to show. All right, so on this one we're going Search Soul, and on this one we're going Shadow Soul. And that takes up our turn, so we both have Mega Busters this round. See if we can see the stats. It says remove Battleship. For Searchman and for Shadow Man, our attack is 3. Can we scroll over? Nope. Okay, here we go. So, oh, never mind. That was actually our chip limit still. It doesn't count it towards our chips. So for Searchman, we have 31 attack, 195 HP, and a chip limit of 3. For Shadow Soul, we have 32 attack, HP of 180, and a chip limit of 3. Just go ahead and do it. Processing or whatever. I should have moved back. And that's what Searchman's charge shot looks like. It just hits everywhere. It's a bit hard to put both chips in at the same time when there's a time limit, but I'll try to do that as best I can. Remember, the first turn doesn't really do anything because if you use double soul or full synchro, it uses up your chip. Oh, apparently, Searchman increases the damage of Crash Bomb because it will apparently do 672 damage. Unless it read that wrong. Nope, yeah, it read this wrong. So, see what this is. I cannot read that, but it is something version 2, and it is has attack increase, standard chip. So we're gonna go ahead and say no to that, because that would just end the fight right there. I don't think we can decline battleships. Okay, and for Samurai Sword 3, Shadow Man apparently increases the damage, I believe, or maybe it's just increased from using Double Soul. Because that does 290 damage, so these are going to be pretty fast fights. I don't think they plan this PvP out very well. I don't know what the max damage cap is, or HP cap is, but I imagine that a single chip in Double Soul would pretty much ruin your entire day. Okay, so that was a search shot. And I don't believe I canceled Shadow Man's chip, so we'll see. Okay. And I didn't put Shadow Man's chip in time. Oh, here we go. And Muramasa apparently does 870 damage, or attack points. And okay, so doing a double soul fight probably wasn't the best plan. After this, we'll do a quick Mega Buster fight. Oh no, that will take forever. We'll do a double soul Mega Buster fight after this, even though it's kind of simple with um, double soul because Searchman hits everywhere, but it'll still be interesting. All right. And I think we lost synchronizations. You see down here, yep, link error. And I think that kind of ended him. Yeah. Alright, so let's check my sync level. I don't know if that counted against me at all. We got a disconnection at the very end. So let's check our sync level real quick. And it's still 100. Okay, so maybe it's just because we disconnected, but we didn't lose any sync points for that, so that's cool. Alright, so now we're going to do a no chip fight. Since both of these guys can attack anywhere, it shouldn't be a big problem. He has one more attack, but, you know. Okay, it's just gonna... They didn't plan this PvP out very well. I think it's just because they made everything so overpowered. Pretty much every chip in this game is either super overpowered or super weak. Like for instance, Red Sun's super overpowered because it does a bazillion damage, especially when you're double soul. Hold on. So pretty much Red Sun does, I think it's like, is it 300 or 300 damage normally. It can do up to 900 damage with full synchro or a double soul. But Blue Moon does like, I think it's like 560. It does a little bit more, maybe like 100 more. But this is, remember, when you're multiplying it's just still crazy anyway. But it only hits one panel. So pretty much everything's super overpowered or underpowered, unless you're talking about the super basic chips like Sword and stuff, which I don't actually have a lot of. But even still, with Sword with 80 damage at low HP, you're pretty much dead anyway, so. Alright, so now we're supposed to see the charge shots. And there's Searchman's charge shot. And remember, this is just a standard auxiliary cable. It's basically a headphone type cable. Right, now we're going to move around, because that's going to change a lot, right? Timing seems a little bit off. That's weird, but whatever. The thing I like about the versus mode in all these p.e.t.s is it feels more like an active battle than just turn-based thing. Because if you ever played a single-player mode, it's pretty much turn-based. You move around and then you choose where you want to attack, especially in the advanced p.e.t. and then the other person just reacts on their own. You don't even really see them moving, and you can't see both your and their side of the screen at the same time. So with this, since both turns are happening at the same time, it feels a lot more active. I really wish I had more HP to show you guys, but I literally have to like spend all day grinding HP, and I got a bunch of other things I need to do today, so sorry about that. As it is, I spent a good chunk of this morning getting this set up. Okay, I think we're out of double soul now, so we gotta actually be in the same row. If you want to see a longer transition, see now we're both at Mega Buster, which means we used up all the turns of our double soul. Also, a fun fact, all multi-hit ships are super nerfed in this thing. So if you had a super awesome ship from the game, like, for example, where can I find that? Where's my other ship? Let's just finish this off real quick. It says 110, and it's tank cannon 2. Which is fine, because like I said... Oh, what? Do I have to leave it in and then confirm? Okay. Guess we'll have run around of Mega Buster. But I wanted to show you guys my Giga Chip, because I got a Giga Chip with this set. It's base Giga Chip. But unfortunately, here it is. I'll grab it for you guys real quick. Unfortunately, if you remember from Battle 4 and 5, the standard base or Forte chip is not Forte another. He flies up in the air and shoots 60 damage shots, and he shoots like 12 of them or something like that. I don't remember exactly how many it was, but he shoots multiple of them. He can cancel that at any time. Okay, and okay. So he shoots multiple of these, but since this p.e.t, there's a set number of battleship attack types. There's like a wave form, which is like the V shape you've seen. There's a hit everywhere, and there's a search scope type. There's a few other ones. They don't have anything for multi-hits. The search scope's probably closest you'll ever see, but it's not actually a multi-hit. It just affects the entire stage at once. So every single multi-hit chip in the game has been reduced to a single attack, which means that this powerful Giga Chip only does 60 damage. Yeah. At least with Blue Moon, they buffed it to like 300 or whatever, but because in the game it counted as 300, but yeah, it's pretty disappointing. I believe Super Vulcan's the same way. I can look that up in a second. Where's my... So, one thing I love about this, let's just check our status real quick. I wanted to see if it decreases your sync rate at all. And... okay, it does not. Cool, my sync rate's still 100. So, here is what happens if you use a multi-hit chip. This is one of the first chips I made, Super Vulcan. When we go ahead and slide it in and run a battle chip test, doesn't seem to be working right now. Normally it reads it just fine. Huh. I forget how to use battle chip test? Nope. Okay, so... huh. I guess my Vulcan chip's not working. Anyway, let me just try to show you a multi-hit chip real quick before I let you go. We're still under 15 minutes for now, so... Air hockey is not a good example. I know I have Vulcan chips around here somewhere. I may have a lot of battle chips, guys. You've seen my collection. That's like maybe half my collection. Alright, here we go. Vulcan 2, I believe this is. It does 10 damage per shot, and it shoots 5 times for Vulcan 2. If we look at this up, yep, Vulcan 2. Attack 50. Okay, so this is a 5-shot. So that's pretty nice. But if we look at the base chip, See, it just hits, it only hits one panel too, so I don't even think it hit him. Alright, so we look at the base chip, slide that in, test it out, Forte, attack 60. And let's see what it does. It explodes, at least, but it only does 60 damage. So that's unfortunate. So yeah, that is a versus battle between two full synchro p.e.t.s. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want, again, if you want to see my unboxing, quote unquote, I got this used, so it's not much of an unboxing. It's most of an opening a package. But anyway, if you want to see that, I'll be linked below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.